Our vision's simple. We believe that Indigenous communities, Indigenous people have the same rights for basic sanitation as what the people have in the cities. Australians take it for granted, basic sanitation, clean water and waste removal, but in the communities it seems to be ignored. And our mission is to expand our program, and at the moment we've had over 45 apprentices come through our program. So our mission is to expand that and to take the next step, and is to individually fund projects like water treatment plants, black water treatment plants, swimming pools, public pools, and just really bring mains, clean water, potable water in the communities that have got terrible third world conditions. And as I said before, it's ignored, and we're not going to ignore it anymore. The main issues we see as plumbers is basic waste removal, to get rid of waste, potable water, and the new technologies that are out there now and make it very easy. And all we have to do is train local people up, and Aboriginal people, we'd like to see the next generation of Aboriginal people to be highly skilled, highly valued and highly paid tradespeople to install the systems. And those systems and maintain systems can create wonderful things for the communities: clean water, potable water, basic sanitation, and solar hot water services. You know, what we take for granted, to how we wash our clothes, and skin irritations, eye irritations, but in the communities they have to live with these problems every day. So it's been 10 years now since our program's been going. We've been wonderfully successful. We've had over 45 apprentices come through the program. We've now this year extended it to Queensland, Sydney, Adelaide and Perth. So we're looking for help now to expand and expand rapidly. If we can do 45 apprentices in Victoria in 10 years, we can certainly make that 200 apprentices across the country. When we get the apprentices, and they come from all over the country, and we tailored the areas around the Kimberley because we've noticed how bad some of the communities were up in the Kimberley area. We've had some wonderful outcomes and some apprentices going back to work in their communities. Just one off the top of the pile was last year, Jeremiah, or most of our crew know him as Modra. He's gone back to Luma now, which is his home where he comes from, and he's a local plumber, and he spends all his time now fixing blocked sewers, fixing repaired pipes, and water treatment plants and broken systems. And you know, Jeremiah come from that community, and he was down here with us for a number of years, and now he's a fully qualified plumber gone back to his community. So this can be done. It's not rocket science. Once you give a young fella or a young woman the opportunity and an apprenticeship and support and good mentoring, and it works. You know, Tani Mahoney, who won a Indigenous Apprentice of the Year across the country, and we're very proud that she's now working in the Kimberley as a plumber and in her communities doing plumbing. We've won NAIDOC awards. We've done a number of NAIDOC awards. We've won the ACTU awards. So we've certainly highly decorated in our program, and that's why we're very confident that we can expand and go bigger and have more of an outcome in the Indigenous communities. We need to have a good support base, and that includes mentoring. I can say from day one, 10 years ago, it was Michael Long who challenged us in a number of ways about what we could do in Indigenous communities. And he's been with us day one, and Dean Rioli, and we've had a number of great mentors, and none better than the apprentices themselves, who, you know, a third year mentoring a first year, or a tradesperson mentoring a third year. So that's the key to it. You know, the key to it is the support base and being there for each other. Well, with these projects, you know, these targeted projects, it's at both ends. So it's renovations. You know, some of the houses really need to be renovated, systems re-put in, just basic plumbing to make the houses up to standard, what we would call livable. And then there's a neighbourhood projects, which are water treatment plants, black water treatment plants, swimming pools, you know, because just what we take for granted for a swimming pool to go swimming in hot water, but basic chlorination can do the work, the help that does with some of the young ones' eyes, and if you don't go to school you can't swim in the swimming pool. And these are the sort of projects that we want to fund and install, and we will be installing with our apprentices and our tradespeople. You know, so it's the local people who will be installing and maintaining the equipment. We would like any help we can get financially, so as we support the apprentices, support these targeted programs, and we need you to make this happen. There's only so much we can do on our own. We can make a change in all of the Aboriginal communities across the top end, across the bottom end, across the country. And all it is giving the opportunity for young people to have a job, and it's us to finance, to redo the communities. Government, companies, individuals, we all have to put our hand up. We all have to stand up and have a go at this.